Well, thank you for joining us. We are very pleased to once again have Governor Chet Culver on our campus, and we are honored that he has chosen
your food. We got pizzas, calzones, strombolis.
They're important
we
to
have
the men and
cloves,
women
which are our version of rolls, and sandwiches, and
signing of House File
lasagna, and social drinks too. So basically right here, this is our
student union
home table in college. We're gonna make the pizza. We make the dough fresh every day. Basically, we get the dough ball and form it all out.
As a
Back a little
memorial
bit, and we
to the
throw it
fallen
up here,
soldiers
so you
of
can see
World War
many
II.
times.
Most of our hall that
We need a thin crust, we run it through a heater, flatten it out a little bit, so
the
we can
place
thin crust.
where we remember
Just goes on.
members of the Iowa
Got
State
pieces
University
in
community.
this cooler. We make the sandwiches and salads in this cooler. And then it goes in our oven. We double deck. Little blue marshmallow. It's the bigger pizza. Pretty large in size.
Gold Star Hall is a place of reverence on this campus, of honor, gratitude, and remembrance of our veterans and their families for their service. Governor Culver, as a teacher, coach, Secretary of State, and now Governor, has always put people first, in protecting our quality of life, in providing economic opportunity, in meeting the needs of those who need help, and of doing what's needed to protect people's rights. And that's what House File 2065 is all about. We appreciate very much his coming to our campus and our Memorial Union for this discussion about the importance of all of us of supporting our veterans and their families. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Governor Chet Culver.
Thank you with all of you this afternoon. We're doing a veterans tour. So signed the bill that the President just highlighted. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the Capitol this morning. And then went to the Marshalltown Veterans Home, where we announced a $100 million plan to make the Veterans Home there one of the very finest in the United States. It's a combination of federal and state money, and we're going to break ground hopefully this summer. And then we wanted to swing by here and talk a little bit about the importance of the ROTC program. Cadet. Excited to swing by for a brief moment this afternoon, and specifically I'd like to congratulate Colonel Brow and the team of cadets and midshipmen here at Iowa State who serve in the Reserve Officers Training Corps. This is one of the most accomplished military science departments in the country, and we're very proud of that fact. Just to highlight how well they're doing comparatively, the battalion is number 3 in the nation in cadet average, ranking out of 273 battalions in the United States. Tribute at the Gold Star Hall there to add those distinguished names to those that we honor, those veterans that have served and given the ultimate sacrifice. Iowa's veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan also reflect a pattern and a tradition of service that has been a part of our state since 1846. And we really want to make sure that we take the time to remember and to commend those veterans and those who are serving and those that will serve in the future. One of my most memorable experiences as governor was greeting on the tarmac the brave men and women of the 1st Battalion of the 133rd Infantry, known as the Iron Man, as they came back from Iraq. This battalion includes troops from all across our state. 600 men and women were deployed for 22 months, serving the longest overseas deployment by an Iowa unit since World War II. Their bravery is exceptional. 26 of them earned the Bronze Star. 3 of those were cited with valor. 11 soldiers earned Army Commendation Medals for valor. The Ironmen completed 500 combat missions, and 30 of them were presented with the Purple Heart. These heroes serve and continue to serve our country with distinction. And we are committed to working in a bipartisan way to send a clear message to Iowa's service members and veterans. And that message is very simple. We thank our veterans for their service, and we will support them when they come home. President Kennedy said that as we express our gratitude, and I quote, "we must never forget that the highest appreciation is to not utter words, but to live by them." That's why today I was honored to sign this important legislation into law, House File 2065, that the Governor's office, as of today, for the first time, the state of Iowa will commit to making sure all Iowa veterans and service members from the National Guard, the reserves, and active armed forces can return to careers they left behind when being called to serve our country. This new law will apply to those cadets that will be serving our country over the next several years. So that is an insurance plan for them, knowing that they will have that good job when they return from their time abroad. In closing, let me say one thing. The steps that we have taken today at the State House, today at the Veterans Home in Marshalltown are just the beginning, and not an end to our common efforts to work for Iowa's veterans. Together, we will continue to do all we can for the men and women who have sacrificed and who have served and given so much to the great state of Iowa and to our country. So with that, again, congratulations to the cadets. Keep up the great work. We're proud of the wonderful ROTC program here at Iowa State, and I will continue to work as governor to be supportive to those young people just starting their career in the military service, and those that are coming back, and those that have already served. Thank you very much.